G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, I wanted to show these two clips here. This is the Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and the English Prime Minister Keir Starmer. So both these clips show you what the locals of the countries think of them. It shows you the greetings they get and what people are really thinking.
Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese. Federal, excuse me.
So you can see the locals are not happy with these leaders. If anything, they're turning into dictators because they're trying to silence free speech. Like in England, they have more arrests for people posting online than anywhere else. They are literally becoming a dictatorship. And in Australia, they're trying to ban social media as well. And they're trying to do it in England as well. So Australia has already done laws to keep 16 and under off social media to keep the induction going when they're younger. But they're also trying to ban X and other platforms completely because they don't like people can speak up on there and have freedom of speech. Same in England, they're also speaking about that. So you can see the two here. The locals hate them, they import their votes, and the locals have had enough. And it's turning into a dictatorship because how a dictatorship starts is when they attack your speech. What I'm speaking now is all my own opinions, it's not fact. So don't arrest me, but I have to give these disclaimers now in my country because they're bringing these laws and these crackdowns, these departments to try and silence normal Australians that are speaking up for their country. That's what's happening. And that's what's been happening in England for a long time now. And you can see it over there. It's out of control. That country's in complete ruins. And Australia isn't far behind with the way we're going. So just wanted to put this video out here to keep speaking up. Do it the right way because they will use any excuse they can to arrest you for hate speech. And it's going to be coming to Australia very soon. Trust me, they're going to use every excuse they can to say it's to protect people, but it's really to divide us and silence us like a dictator. That is what's been going on, in my opinion. Like I said, my opinion, don't arrest me, Albo. If I go missing, you know it's because Albo's arrested me. So you have to speak correctly. So I want all my viewers to make sure when we're speaking about radicals. We're speaking about, like a radical group. We're not targeting individuals. Unless they're a public figure, you can criticize them. Like I criticize Anthony Albanese, Jacinta Allen, all these people. You're allowed to criticize them, but you cannot call for violence, of course. We don't want that. But we do want to call out the bullshit and have the Australian voices heard of what people want. So it's time to speak up. It's time to get our heads out of the sand and actually speak up for Australia. And I know the UK is the same. They have a mass protests that are unbelievable to see how many people are coming out there in England to do protests for your country. Unfortunately, the leadership over there it's just, I can't even imagine living there. It's just gone to complete shit. Like you're a minority completely in that country now if you're a local. It's ridiculous. And that's what's happening all through Europe. And that's what's happening now in Australia. They want to erase the Australian culture, the Australian ideology, and replace it with mass immigration and control and get rid of freedom of speech and become like a third world country dictator. That is my theory. That is what I'm seeing. And that's what I'm seeing from these radicals in charge. In my opinion, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's fact, but I think if you want to comment down below what you think, I can see it happening. As soon as they attack our freedom of speech and us speaking up for Australia, speaking up for our fellow Australians, that we've had enough, we've had a gutful, we don't want mass immigration that's destroying our country. Normal immigration is one thing, but we've had so many people let in that we don't need immigration for the next 10, 20 years. It's ridiculous. If ever. It's just gone out of control. Yet they keep doing it and not listening to the locals. It's destroying us. We don't have the housing. We don't have the resources. There's a reason things keep going up. When you've got that overpopulation and limited resources, prices are going to keep going up because the businesses can profit from it, and they're going to squeeze the Australian people until we have nothing left. And then the government, run by these bloody radicals, are going to, silence us and then tax us to oblivion so we can't own anything. It's ridiculous. And that's what's happening all through Australia. That's what's happening all through England. So anyway, comment down below what you think. I just wanted to get on here and say my 2 cents because I think it's getting ridiculous. I think it's getting to the point where, you're going to get in trouble for just posting videos like I do. I have so many comments from people caring and, loving my channel. So thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much to all the members as well that have been joining. But I understand what you're saying. They're all saying, be careful, love what you're saying, thank you for saying it, but be careful, they're going to be coming for you. And they might. But you got to understand, I don't say anything that's against freedom of speech at the moment. I'm not calling out individuals. I'm not calling out a certain group. I'm calling out radicals. I'm calling out mass immigration. I'm calling out corrupt governments and things I disagree with. There is nothing wrong with that. That is freedom of speech. If I say radical Islam is bad, they abuse women and want to, keep you on a burqa and, no, I'm not going to post that part of the conversation. I got to be careful. I still got to be careful. But you'll know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of control and people need to wake up and we need to keep speaking up. Fellow Australians, let's join together. Let's get a third party in, like One Nation, who's going to make a change, because it's the only thing that's going to happen. We have to do it correctly and we have to do it right, because we need to get One Nation in. We need to vote for them. We need to have our voices heard and speak up for the normal Australians. And there's so many people that are immigrants that comment on my videos as well that also support what I'm saying because they agree. It's the same thing for them. They have joined the Australian community. They have come here to be Australian. They've come here for a better life. They have not come here to bring that shit from overseas, protest every weekend, want us to get involved in our wars, don't want to assimilate to our culture, want to ruin our culture, actually dislike the West and want to change it and, become like a radical overseas country. It's ridiculous. And there's a reason those countries suck. It's because they have these radical views of control. We have freedom and we don't want that to slip away. And it's slipping away radically. It's slipping away so fast because these people in charge. So we need to get them out and get it reversed before we don't have a chance. So it's amazing to see One Nation coming through and actually we might have a chance. This next election is probably our last chance. I might make a video on that as well. But anyway, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below what you think, and thank you to all the members. I'm going to keep posting these videos early for you, and let's get our voices heard.